Hey, Let's Talk Sis community. I want to welcome you back to episode 2, part 2 of You Are Not Stuck with my girl, Latosha Prince. I hope you enjoyed the first episode, but I really want you to tap into episode 2. So click that like, share, subscribe, and get ready to tap in for the nuggets she's about to drop. So, you've worked in personal training and the financial industry. How does faith, discipline, and financial stewardship connect in a woman's life?
Oh, so y'all, I really started. So me and I guess it's Christmas time, right? When I went on that cruise, Christmas, right? So we went on a family cruise, and on our way back from the cruise, me, my husband, and my daughter, we said that we're going on a 90-day run, right? And for us, a 90-day run was we're going to start taking our finances serious, right? Because we want to travel, that we want to live a travel life. It's a world outside. We don't got to stay in Houston forever or go to San Antonio or Louisiana. It's a world out there. So guess what we have to start doing? Being a good steward over the finances that God gave us. So it's funny that you asked that question, because every week, let me tell you what we do. The things that we learn in the finance industry to teach others, we now applying it. It's easier to tell somebody else what to do, right? So all that time we was telling somebody else what to do, but not really fully implementing in our life. And so ever since then, y'all, we have gotten another car, another vehicle. Every week we measure, like, okay, so this is what we made for the week, and we set weekly goals. And my daughter, she TT 19, and she be like, yeah, it's 19 years old. And she like, Mama, I saved $2,000. I did this. So I'm like, yes, it's working, because I just want my kids, man, and not I want to create healthy habits so that they can, if we can pass down bad stuff, we can pass down good stuff.
Right. Please.
That's all. So, man, if you see me doing anything good, trust me, it's because I want others to pick up on it. So, I'll be answering. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So, what do you say to the woman who knows God is calling her higher, but fear keeps her frozen?
Move. You're going to have to do it. You got to do it scared, shaking. When you realize that everybody else is just either they've been doing what they're doing, a little bit longer than you, that's it, right? They just been doing it a little bit longer than you. But when you gotta, first of all, you gotta believe. You gotta believe, and that you gotta know in your heart that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And if it is, it don't matter if you mess up. It don't matter if you, because those are things that you need to break off you. Right? Embarrassment, looking crazy in front of people. Those are things that you need to be writing down. Why do I feel like this every time? Because that is causing you to stay stuck in that area. So my message to any lady who God is calling you to go higher, you're going to have to just do it. There's no other way to get through it. Right. Like anything that we do, we just do it. And then it's not scary no more. Then it might still be scary. You're going to have some type of feeling, because we're human. Right. But guess what you still got to do? Do it. You still got to do it. So you got to do it scared. So however long it takes for you, it can take years, it can take tomorrow. You're going to have to just do it. That's the only way you're going to take that edge off. It ain't no secret potion. Ain't no secret message. You're just going to have to do it.
So, but what if you come into a situation where a woman cannot believe?
Then you have to borrow somebody else's.
Ugh.
You have to.
Borrow somebody else's belief.
That's it. Somebody else's belief.
So that means you need to be in the right community.
You're going to have to get in community with people. You're going to have to do more of running to than from, meaning run to the church, run to the meetups where they not drinking and they not partying, they not, gossiping and all that. You're going to have to run from that. You're going to have to go to where it's boring. this might not be fun for nobody. It didn't start off fun for me. It did not start off fun for me. I just knew that I had to keep sitting there. Keep sitting there until you understand what they're saying. They reading the King James Version, read your version. It don't matter. You're going to have to sit there until you get it and borrow their belief, because they're going to talk good to you.
Right. Right.
They're going to big you up. They're going to talk to the big dog in you.
Yeah.
Right? They're not going to speak to the...
They're going to put that battery in your back.
Hear me. They're going to throw you out there. Go. I started praise dancing or just flagging. And God told me to buy the flags. I bought them. Okay. Step one, I bought the flags. What else do you want me to do? Right. Take them to church. Oh no. You want me to get in front of people and do this? So I did it. All right. I took them to church and I said, y'all, God placed it on my heart to flag. And they was looking like, okay, flag then. And I'm like, I don't know how to flag. I don't have no clothes to flag. Every excuse in my head. So I would go up there with regular clothes on with my little flag. I know how to do the 1-2 motion. Then I started looking stuff up. Then I started like, okay, God, help me. You told me to buy these flags. Now I'm up here looking stupid. What am I supposed to do?
Right.
Do it anyway.
Right.
I don't care.
Believe.
And they like, oh my God, you did so good. So that's when I said, you got to be around people that you did amazing. Oh my God. Right. That's what they're going to do to you. And you got to do it every Sunday. Now people asking, wait, me? I'm flagging at somebody's funeral. Do y'all know who I am? Right. So
she know how I feel, because if anybody want to gas you up about somebody singing, she going to say, Callie, do it. What? Don't. Stop throwing my name in the fight. She's like, girl, whatever. Like, I'm like,
man, when God give you a gift, you got to use that thing. I'm just saying.
Y'all can see how we get down already, right? So we just talked about fearing forward in our emotion, right? So the next question that I have for you is, how can women begin rebuilding confidence after seasons where life, relationships, or failure made them doubt themselves?
I
had a pause on that one.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, she got me on this one because I got to make sure that I am giving y'all real good information that helped me. And again, to be honest, it took years. That's why my journal is called Years. It seemed like it just took like yesterday, and no, it took years of me going back, running, going to counseling, slamming the door on the counselor, saying, I'm never doing this again. And the lady like, okay, man, we'll just schedule you, right? And so you're gonna have to trust God. You're gonna have to trust God. Me personally, what I do now is I don't mentor, but my women's group, we gotta write it down. You're gonna have to journal and recognize. First of all, you gotta be aware. Take the mask off. You ain't gotta take the mask off with everybody, but you're gonna have to take that mask off and then call it what it is. Man, I don't know why I can't get rid of this doubt. Start asking questions. It's okay to ask God questions. So many people told us that we're not supposed to ask questions, and that keep you bound because we ain't asking no questions. Who you asking?
Chain. We still chain.
Bondage. Man, I'm telling you, I could just imagine being a slave. Like, they was free how long and didn't even know it? Imagine being free and not knowing it. But it's just realistically, it's not going to be something that may not happen overnight for you. It will take time. It don't have to take years like it took me, but get into a community, recognize what's going on, pay attention to the patterns in your life, and then truly, truly start to seek help and wisdom. Ask God for wisdom, y'all. It said in his word. For what? Wisdom. It said in his word. We don't know that we can ask. So you mean to tell me y'all don't gotta just sit here and act like I don't know nothing? I can just ask and you giving me that? Oh, okay, cool. You can't let me see stuff in the Bible because I'm gonna stand on it.
She really is.
I'm standing on business.
She's gonna stand on business. She's gonna stand on business.
Yes, ladies, if you are feeling it, and if you don't know where to go, y'all, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but figure out, get in contact with her, and she's gonna get you in contact with our group. And I'm telling you, with my group, and
every morning, no, Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m.
5:30 a.m. You gotta wake up. You're gonna have to get up.
To get up.
You gotta be disciplined. You're gonna have consistency. Ooh. I didn't know God liked that. That's it. He liked consistency.
But what's the word you said before?
Discipline.
Ooh.
He liked that. I didn't even know. So you're gonna have to set you some boundaries. It's a process. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta trust the process. People gonna hear me say that all season. Trust the process. Yes, you might get irritated. Yes, it might take forever. Yes, it's not gonna happen overnight. Yes, you're gonna look up. You're gonna be like, wow, I finally made it. But you're gonna feel good, because when I lost 112 pounds, it didn't happen in 1 year. It didn't happen until it took 3 years, because I wasn't being disciplined. I wasn't being consistent. I wasn't in God's word. I wasn't flowering myself. I was around the right people. But just because I was around the right people doesn't mean that I wasn't using the tools that they were assisting for myself. I wasn't all the way tapped in. I wasn't digging deep. I wasn't digging because I was just on the surface saying, yeah, I feel you. I'm here. No, you're not. What you doing? Get disciplined. Tap in. Lock in. Plug in. Whatever you need to do. Consistency is the key. So I love that. That's how you know you're around the right people, because we saying the same lingo. We did not talk about today. She been all week. Kelly gave me no questions, y'all. She just throwing the sister under the bus. But that's how you know you're around the right community, because everyone's talking the same lingo, and we're in the same movement. We have our faith really in motion in 2026.
Yep. Going straight to lock in with God.
If there's a woman watching today who feels stuck mentally, spiritually, or even financially, what is the first step she can take today to start walking in freedom? Besides moving,
awareness. Aware. Take the mask off. If you have to go in your bathroom to do it, I don't know where you're going to go, but you're going to have to take the mask off, and you're going to have to be vulnerable with yourself and God. And if you're not a believer, ain't no other way. There's no sugarcoating. I'm not going to tiptoe around it. You're going to have to believe in something, because if you ain't believing in Jesus Christ, then I don't know what you believe in. It ain't going to ever happen. That's what I'm saying. It's never, I don't care how much you build, how much you gain financially. If it's outside of God, it's going to crash. So you might want to crash while you ain't got that much. You don't want to crash. That's why people want to kill themselves and all the things when they got millions of dollars and they got to lose it. If the foundation ain't on God, it's going to fail. Ding, ding, ding. News flash.
Ding, ding.
So whether it's financially, whether it's physically, whether it's mentally, if it's not, the foundation is not set on God, it's going to fail.
So I have another question. We're finna get vulnerable real quick for about 5 minutes, because we have to hear her story. Tell the people who Latosha Prince is.
Who Latosha Prince is. Oh, Latosha Prince. I just met Latosha Prince. I'm still actually meeting Latosha Prince, FYI, because I am walking in this new. I'm walking in this new light, right? I'm walking. I don't know. I didn't know. Nobody taught me how to be a good wife. Nobody taught me. There's no rule book on being a mom of 4. Not only being a mom of 4. I got a 23-year-old. Y'all, I think he's 23, but he's 23. 23. I got a 19-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 4-year-old. So I'm everywhere.
And a GG.
Right? Hear me.
And
and I'm about to be a granny. So I'm literally in a new season of my life. So, it is, I have to ask God all the time, show me how to dress right. I used to be the girl with the I'm gonna have some shorts on, this gonna be out, everything just everywhere. Show me how you want me to dress, show me how you want me to talk, show me how you want me to walk. That is, I'm always seeking guidance from God. What thus said the Lord? I need to know what He's talking about, what He's saying. Period. I don't want to know what nobody else saying, because you're gonna put your opinion on it. You're gonna do what? Yeah, we can talk about it. Let me see what God say about motherhood. Hold on. Let me see what God say. How I'm supposed to be a good wife to my husband. And I've been through a divorce before. He ain't never even experienced none of this stuff that I'm going through. Right. So how am I going? I can't bring that over here. Yeah, it ain't fair. He ain't never been divorced. He ain't never been married before. He ain't never had a kid before. So I have to always ask for guidance. So this new person that y'all see, that we all getting to know together, like we on the spot. She is God's girl. That's it. That's all I got. She is God's girl all the way around.
I'm so proud of her, y'all. Like, just every time when she talk, y'all just don't understand. I know. Look, with her sitting here talking, she never would talk. She'll be in the back in the children's church. Hey, y'all, I'm doing the snacks. Going on. Hey, y'all, like talking. No. First lady. What?
Oh, I forgot to add that.
Yeah.
How what?
Y'all see how she forget?
What am I supposed to do with that? That's like heavy. Somebody they walked up to me, y'all. Somebody who seen me, and she hadn't seen me in a while, and she said, "Girl, that's you. Like, you praise dancing. God let you, like, basically, like, God let you." And I heard your husband was a pastor. I'm like, yeah. Well, what y'all having a meeting talking about this stuff? Well, how you do? I'm like, I don't know. Like, was I not supposed to grow? People see you and they don't think that you're supposed to grow. And they the ones in the church. You was praying for me. I thought you said that you was praying for me because I asked you for prayer, and you surprised? No, you should be like, man, I already know. You
should be saying God looks good.
What? Hear me. I already knew you was gonna turn out like, oh, you better than that's what I was expecting, baby. I was like, you, the girl that was in the bag, not what they call me, firecracker, the feisty one, the one that's always arguing, looking to pick a fight. God made me feisty because He knew I was gonna be a big stepper for Him.
Period.
He knew it.
Big stepper, big stepper. Hey,
don't get me started. He knew
it. Look. It's amazing to really be able to grow with your sisters in Christ. But besides Christ, I really do consider her as a sister. Like, we both seen each other go through the trenches. Like, take me through there. Like, for real. Like, the woman who you see, the women, that you see today, you couldn't have paid me some years ago by saying we would be sitting here in the positions that we are in today, and still growing and still elevating and growing together. So we're getting ready to come to a close, but before we get ready to come to a close, what would the healed version of you say to the version of you that once believed she was stuck? Because you're free, you're not stuck. We heard her bio. We heard who the new Latosha Prince is, not just Nikki, not Firecracker, the God's girl. That's what we all call ourselves, God's girl, because we really are God's girls. But what do you have to, like, I want you to stand on business and be the big stepper that I know you are, and really speak to that old girl and tell her what's up.
Well, I done had to write her several letters, right? Y'all don't play about writing. You're gonna have to write you some letters to the baby you, to the little girl you. So to the girl that was stuck and looking out that window at her house and saying, God, if you real, show me that you real. Ain't no way these people saying all this stuff about you, and I ain't gonna experience love, joy, peace, all the fruits of your spirit. Ain't no way. So to that girl, I want to let her know that
take your time. She been emotional all day. I don't
all
know why,
day, y'all,
but
all day,
since 5:30 a.m.
all day.
See, we feed off each other, and I stay lit all the time, and she stay lit. So at 5:30 in the morning, we be the lit ones on the call, and she was just like, y'all, I'm just basking in this presence. I just on a high. So take your time. If you get a little emotion, I got some Kleenex somewhere, something I can give to you. But
I've been listening to what's that lady name? Shakana Gore. Mm-hmm. Yes, all day. Because the younger version of me needed somebody like me now. Somebody who is going to, no matter what, ask you how you doing, pray for you, feed and hype you up, and tell you that it's okay. It's okay, Nikki. You free for real. Like, you free to be who God called you to be. I wish I could tell her that back then, but then I wouldn't have the story to tell y'all. But yes, I really, that is what I always have to remind that version of me, because I write myself at all ages. I didn't realize that we needed to do that, but I always let that little girl in me know that we free, and we wasn't shackled to nothing, right? We wasn't shackled to anything. We are free. Continue to say yes to God, no matter what it looked like. You have to believe, Nikki. This is me talking to the old Nikki. This God's girl talking to Nikki that was stuck in that house, that was sleeping on the side bed because I knew that I had to loose myself from and that was acting like the victim. I was acting like the victim. You played a part in this. Like, you did something, right? So stop acting like you're the victim. Trust God in all areas of your life, Nikki, and remember that you are not stuck. We free to be who God called us to be. That's what we free.
And we are God's girls.
That's it. God's girls.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, because I know some men out there being nosy and watching in our community.
My husband, I told him to watch. I almost told him to come, and he was like, "You want me to come?"
I'm surprised he got.
I said no. I said, "I'm gonna be a big girl. I'm gonna be a big girl." I got it.
Pastor, you could have came.
Mm-hmm. He was like, "I'm gonna put it on the TV." I said, "I don't know if it's live or not, but
no, we're not live, but it will drop this Saturday." And while we're wrapping it up, you guys, being stuck is not your identity. It's only a moment.
Hear me.
God didn't create you to shrink, survive, or stay silent. Sis, whatever is holding you back, break the cycle, move forward, and remember this truth. You are not stuck. Tap in to Let's Talk Sis. Make sure you go and purchase my girl book, Years, on Amazon. Just go and type it in, or Latosha Prince. We will drop this information in the description or wherever you need to go see it and find it. And we're signing out with Let's Talk Sis. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you support us. Make sure you go to Years and support my girl Latosha Prince. We are so excited for you to be a part of the movement. Let's go!